fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep. Never fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep.
Back in my shit, back in my bag. Never backpedaling, pull my back to the patch. My mind is a canvas, let my words be attacked. For a while I was silent, so now for attack. Phil came back up like advice from a parent. My pen bleeds on pads cause my goal is apparent. I hear all these chumps, they just mimic like parrots. Yo, I see an Eiffel, not talking about Paris. Snakes in the grass, policy slither. Max stay bitter, wanna see a quitter. Jealous of a nigga, rather see you wither. Whether I'm storming or brain full of drought, I knew I was something and ethered my doubts.
Never fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep. Never fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep.
I can't stop, I won't fail. It's heaven for a G. Living in hell, we don't matter now. It's like go well. Some say that time shows you answers. Well, I let my cry show me answers. Some say that time shows you answers. Well, I let my cry show me answers. I let my cry show me answers. Answers, oh answers, we all search for answers. Challenge yourself and you will get one answer. Life owes you nothing, the strong will survive. Where's joy in life if you don't feel alive? My mind is a gun, thoughts are the bullets. My voice is the trigger, don't tell me what to do with it. I know what to do with it, I don't play cool with it. Then act a fool with it, end up blue. Life is what you make it, so I make the most of it. My beef is with complacent, so I keep it rolling, bitch. I used to search for answers in the clouds, but now I don't. I done found a cure for all my wounds, I'm antidote.
Never fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep. Never fall for a fallacy. Stay awake, don't you fall asleep.
I can't stop, I won't fail. It's heaven for a G. Living in hell, we don't matter now. It's like go well. Some say that time shows you answers. Well, I let my cry show me answers. Some say that time shows you answers. Well, I let my cry show me answers. I let my cry show me answers.
Oh my god.
If I don't fit to y'all, who the fuck I'm fit?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, at least we
man.
free.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta-
And I know it ain't going nowhere after
exactly. Ain't no
Facts,
copay or
facts.
nothing.
We're dead ass. He said it perfect. Definitely getting a t-shirt.
This
that say that
nigga.
shit. Facts. Fuck it. What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Better Men, which is True Vibe TV's own show where we dedicate the entire show to the embetterment of men. With no bash, we don't do any of that craziness, but it's all about us. I am one of your hosts, True. Introduce the table like I always do. My brother from another mother, Mr. Jazz. How are you today, sir?
Doing quite well this morning.
Doing good?
Afternoon.
Definitely.
I thought I was doing bad. He was like, yeah, it's on a Tuesday. Has to be here.
All right, man. The other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shears, a.k.a. Mr. Socks.
I'm good, man.
How are you today,
Tired, but I'm good.
So, see how rich people do? Like, I'm tired, but
Rich.
It ain't
it's
shit.
nothing. You know?
Talked it.
You know what
My
I mean?
yacht down in Jersey City, so
Telling people keep the change and shit when it comes to sneakers.
shit.
We know how
Excuse me, that was 99 cents. I need a penny back, man.
real talk, yo, a nigga
Word
kept my
up.
nickel. I'm like, yo, I was fine with store, I was buying food, because you know they trying to be stingy and shit with the change or whatever. And he was serious, he was going to keep my shit. I'm like, yo, give me my shit.
That's some hype bullshit that I can't believe.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I can't believe that shit. I'm like, nah,
Are you
man.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
All right, CEO himself, Mr. Frontliners, Mr. BR. How are you today?
I just want to say I love you guys.
Oh, man.
I'm dead serious.
And we love you right,
I
man.
love you guys. I can get shit off my chest and I'm good now. now that y'all know my pain, I'm good. I'm good. How's everybody here? Everybody's good.
We good, man. Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
God bless America.
Yeah.
No, literally, God bless us for what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, we want to need some help.
Election is right around the corner. Everybody
Fuck, we
get
gonna
ready
need
for
some
that.
help.
Don't forget about it.
That's like- you have to chill.
Yo, you said that cool that black people going to need some help.
Yeah, no, you ain't even lying. That's shit.
What did you call it? Supposedly the what's the word I'm looking for? Supposedly the
What?
the last debate before the election is gonna happen after the fake COVID. So
The fake COVID call.
yeah, man. I mean, he's shout out to his team, man. They spent that shit beautifully.
Yeah, man. PR, baby. PR.
They really spent
How you do
that
two
shit.
separate town hall debates because the motherfucker didn't want to be in the same room with him, or didn't want to do it on Zoom, or whatever the hell video chat. Dude, come on, man. Come on. I don't know.
Just saying.
It
I don't
is
know.
very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so you know how we always do. We always give y'all guys the latest on what's going on and stuff. Any extra information for us today, Jeff, as far as housing? We know ain't nobody getting no fucking money
If you not
until
if,
after.
if you have not filed for dual citizenship to somewhere the fuck else, motherfucker, you need to do that shit immediately. I don't know when they're gonna shut that shit down. Like, yeah. Canada don't want you. Just a newsflash.
Facts.
Mexico may take you. The dollar go long down there, but I don't know how far you gonna last.
I'm going to go to Haiti.
Yeah, you might live out there in Haiti. Yeah.
I might make it out there.
Yeah. You can make it through the woods, come back to the DR, and then keep going
That's
back and
it,
forth.
see? It's an
Yeah,
open
man.
island.
You never know.
I'll sneak over that bitch, too.
Yeah, man. No big news yet. Like I said, everything was still in hiatus as last time. Nancy, everybody's blaming everybody about money. The amount don't add up. You know, like I said, they still got a $3 trillion plan and they got a $1.2 trillion plan. And, you know, it's leaving out certain businesses and other funds for regular folks or to trickle down to regular folks or small businesses. That's the main differences between the Republican and the Democratic plan. I think no matter who wins, they're just going to they're going to start the businesses to jumpstart the country.
Of course.
So they're waiting until after the election. So they're pretty much letting everyone else fucking suffer.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I don't know. Betting on the vaccine, I'm scared.
Ain't nobody
That
taking shit.
nah. Johnson & Johnson stopped. You know, them niggas was infecting slaves to get that original shit. Like, y'all laugh, but that was the truth.
You're right.
I'm just giving you a little twist of it.
little
but that's
history
what they
if we
used to
know.
do. They used to, infect like
fucking
to get
serious.
half of their stuff that we all use to this day.
We were the guinea pigs.
Yeah. So, but when they said that dude got nerve damage, that was it. I don't know. So they slowed down. Everybody, it seems like a lot of people are hitting these roadblocks, and there are only a few people that are reporting it. So a quick vaccine, we don't know, but they're working on. They're pushing that Remdesivir. I'm fucking that whole name up. That new antiviral that Trump took, allegedly he took.
Yeah, he wasn't sick. And then it just, if you think that's going to force people to take it, you start with the fucking Gates and then lie me the fuck up.
I don't know.
Right along with them. What they fail to realize is to push a normal drug that trial's about 5 years.
Exactly.
You're trying to force something in a 6 to 8 month period. Soon as Gates take it, I'm right next to him.
Yeah, Gates ain't pushing that one. He
No,
got some other shit on
I want that same syringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that same syringe.
Don't change
the
it. Don't
syringe.
change it.
That same syringe.
Pop him, pop me.
Same syringe you just put
Matter
in
of
that
fact,
motherfucker.
take it out, refill right in front of me, pop me, nigga.
Now, don't even breathe. What, 2 milligrams?
Put
6.
Put 6 in.
You're going to hit me and everybody else with the same fucking syringe.
They'll switch the fucking vials real nice and quick.
Yeah.
But
Of
no,
course, of course.
I'm not
Hey,
taking no
that
vaccine.
shit was red. What was in that one? What was in that one?
I don't put it past him, man. I
Nah.
don't put it past him.
Of course not, dude. I don't even know if he honestly took it. Like I said, I'm just saying
He wasn't
alleged.
sick. All right, anybody else that has had COVID?
I ain't never seen nobody get out and start moonwalking 2 days later on the motherfucking stage. Y'all
Right.
remember that shit? He was
Right.
like,
he was over there.
I'm feeling great. I'm like,
You ain't never have it.
He ain't never
I said,
had it.
homie. I said, yo, Chris Christie's still in the hospital. Nigga ain't taking the shit you on. Yo. I was like, that motherfucker ain't roll over and talk about, yeah, I'm good.
I'm better already.
I'm like, I don't
Yo,
know.
he's got the
Maybe.
Best,
They're
that's
both
the,
fat fucks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not like one's healthier than the other.
You're absolutely right.
That's
You're
what I'm
absolutely
saying.
correct.
Chris Chrissy didn't jump on TV. I'm good now. Y'all need to get on this. I don't know. Things like that, they ponder. But like I said, everybody waiting for November to get the big cut of things. Now you look at New York and all these little COVID hotspots, Bergen County, since we're right next to it, they keeping track, and a couple of them shits came across.
Of course.
So I don't know. They were having little talks about school continuing instead of November to continue to go to December at home.
Shit, my kids doing year.
Well, I mean, they
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not
my
sending
thing
mine.
is,
I'm not
I'm not
sending
sending.
I don't blame you.
Unless it's mandatory.
Nope.
Well, yeah, we don't
I'm
have
not
anything to
gonna
make it
just send
mandatory.
You can't keep the kids safe. You can't keep kids away from kids.
We talked about this.
Especially like, well, I mean, mine's is damn near, ready to get out the fucking house. But, you got the young ladies there, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then Kayla, she want to give her friend
Listen.
a hug. How you been doing?
Kayla goes to her best friend's house down the street, and they all laughy, huggy. I'm like, that's just
yeah.
one.
And right in
That's
that's a school with people you don't know. You don't, and that's the thing. Like
I'm
tell
telling you,
like,
it's gonna go. Let's trade masks.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I like yours. It goes with my shoes.
That's it. I like that. Let's switch for the next period.
Yep.
That's all. So your daughter comes home and kisses you, and next thing you know, you done.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like when you can control.
That's simple, B.
I don't know how I got it.
I don't know how I got this shit.
Listen, when you can control, like you know who your kid's house going, and you trust them because you're
Right.
allowed to go over there.
Definitely.
So you understand that. But then when you put them in a school
Hot
with
box.
about 200 other motherfuckers that you don't know,
Yep.
don't care about.
Don't care about.
Yo, it's
don't trust
gonna be a lot of things going on, man.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, like I said, don't be looking for another check for a minute. I don't know if they're honestly going to give us another check, because if he win again, he already said the economy is doing fine. He said that on his tour.
Where?
He need to travel and see all these boarded up motherfuckers.
Word.
Stores and shit.
That's how I take it.
Where they doing fine at?
That's how I take it. Now you have like I said, I think Biden will just be on that. Well, let's pay the big guys to open up more jobs and so on and so forth. Yeah, not a fly around me. Thank you. No, that's it. I know. That's it. I don't know what to look for, because there's still. I was just listening at a guy on YouTube, and he was talking about how Yelp reported 60% of the stores aren't coming back up.
Damn.
That was just Yelp's report.
That's
Yelp.
right.
60.
6% from Yelp. That's how they're predicting it. So a lot of the restaurants, that were on Yelp and stuff like that,
Jesus
they not coming back.
Damn. Yo.
So
This shit really fucked.
they figure that's like maybe 100,000 nationwide so far. That's not hard numbers, but like I said, with any type of economy collapse, it always goes in stages. First stage, domino, boom, boom, boom.
Well, you predicted it. You said around winter,
Yes.
February, March is when it's going to be in full swing. There's going to be a lot of issues, a lot of problems.
Wait till December and January. We really in the cold months.
Yeah.
You can't really sit outside, or you don't want to with the heat. And they talking about only 10 people or 10% inside.
Well, I noticed that a lot of the outdoor dinings have put up the full tent with heating in it.
With the heating in it. Yeah, you need it.
You said they were going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
They did it, but you got almost 3 million people without a job, yo. Shit gonna get ugly.
One restaurant do it the wrong way. I think they had to close it down.
So we caught fire.
They tried to do a fire pit.
Oh, no. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Jesus
And I'm like
Christ.
looking at it, it's like 1, 2, 3, and the whole town was full of smoke.
Yeah. Like, what the... Oh, man.
I guarantee that.
Talking to the mic, Jack.
Exactly.
It's closed for the day, guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's
Like, hey, might as well sit down for the week, reclean this whole
I
thing.
didn't even see the smoke.
Try
I
to
saw
come
the
back.
fires. Like, you kidding me?
Yeah,
It was
not a
straight-
fire pit.
Straight fire. No
fire-
smoke. It's like fucking
So they were trying to do the real cheap, because I know those things are on back order.
yeah.
Whatever the
No,
the heaters.
Portable heaters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
They're
looks
like
like,
radiators.
Oh, so now
Yeah.
that's the hand sanitizer of the time right now.
Yeah.
We couldn't get toilet paper, now you can't get indoor heaters.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to hit Walmart up.
I-
Hey, yo, let me
I-
get that whole truck full.
Word.
Let me get the whole of them joints.
Beep, beep, stop. I'm taking that whole order right there.
You know what that
we
was?
talked about it the other day. Though Walmart and Amazon are the jobs right now that are hiring like crazy,
Especially
and
Amazon.
they're paying
Yeah.
more than minimum wage.
Yes.
Get in it.
Yes.
I guarantee with
My job is hiring.
with that fire pit, the owner probably had that in his basement. Oh, let's just use this instead
Yep.
of buying heaters.
Yep. Trying to cheap it out.
I tell you one thing I almost purchased for free was a generator. I'm getting my hands on one of these bitches.
If
boy.
you get your hands on the generator, keep that.
I almost got my
Real
hands
talk.
on one of this shit, boy. I almost stole it. I'm gonna keep it 100.
That's
I'm gonna keep it a whole 100. That shit sat on my dock for almost a week. I looked at my boss and was like, "It won't be here tomorrow. Won't be here tomorrow."
like that's like gold
That's
right now.
cold. The generator.
Serious.
I'm predicting a very, very bad winter.
Yeah, I think we're due for
I
it.
think so too.
I'm talking about weather-wise.
Crazy snow. We're
It's gonna
definitely
be.
due for it.
I walked outside of my job last night and it was like 40-something degrees. I said, "Yo,
It
what
was a
the
high of
fuck?"
50, my dude. A high of 50.
Yo,
A high of 50 already.
and we're not even in winter.
No.
We're not even
No.
in winter. It's
That's
gonna-
what. But everything is going to collapse on itself. That's
You-
what I
you-
said. You got to
you're
pay
right.
attention.
It's going to.
I'm not going to try to go dressed up. If I ain't in sweats, when we got like a foot of snow somewhere and talking about I got to eat outside anyway, yeah, I don't know. And they raising prices and they changing the menus.
Oh my God, prices out of control.
And I was
don't,
pissed.
don't forget about the
when McDonald's took
mandatory.
all day breakfast away.
What is it?
I saw that. Yo,
Took it away.
McDonald's.
all day
did?
breakfast. Go.
They took it away.
Because they want to streamline the menu to make it simple so COVID's over.
Yeah, y'all didn't pay attention. Well, I don't know if people go to McDonald's like
So
that.
I can't get an egg. What the? Fuck?
They got rid of
like that for a while.
lot of their chicken stuff, a lot of the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they narrowed the whole menu down.
Yeah,
It's
but-
like literally,
You know how they had chicken nuggets, right?
Yeah.
And they had the
cheapest shit.
adult chicken tenders?
yes,
No more.
gone.
Now just you want chicken, you'll get chicken nuggets.
You get chicken nuggets. That's
and
all
you
you
get the buttermilk chicken.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
buttermilk.
That's it. That's all you're getting.
Yep.
I don't even see grilled chicken anymore.
I've been.
Yo,
I've
they
been.
streamlined everything, man.
Where the hell I been?
They have I don't know. Where the
Eating
fuck-
good, I guess.
What?
Nigga, look at that.
No,
No,
just-
just
eating
trying
better,
not to eat
probably.
that shit.
They,
Ah,
got, they have the
damn,
big. They
word?
still have the Big Mac, the 2 cheeseburger meal, and the double
Yeah.
whatever.
Damn, McDonald's is slimming down.
But they're having
I
2
guess
for
it's
$5
the
though.
shit that costs
Okay.
them the cheapest amount
I know
of money.
Burger King got the 2
I
for
think
$5.
so.
No, but for breakfast you can get like a.
Oh yeah,
I'm a connoisseur, so
I know.
I get.
No, what do you get?
bacon, egg and cheese McGriddle, and a bacon, egg and cheese, the fried egg, McMuffin.
Oh, you can do Friday?
Yeah, they fry it every morning. It's not an egg patty. They fry it right.
Oh
they,
yes, when they take the thing,
They
yeah.
use those. They use like
Now that say they make that fresh
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
They do.
they have like cast iron circles, and they put the eggs in those
And they
circles.
pop the egg in
Yeah.
there and it cooks in there.
And they
That's
pop
how they
the.
make it.
I gotta
pop
start
the,
fucking
oak.
with Jazz over here, boy. Jazz know what's really popping.
No, those that's some good eggs.
I'm sure. It's the only real egg in that
Oh,
shit.
the real egg in that motherfucker.
Like, yeah, man. But
Jesus.
slowly pay attention to this shit. You know what I mean? The housing. I've been looking for houses.
me too.
Since this whole thing.
I looked at this one house on Lidecker.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, boy! If my credit was better, she would have. I would have had a
but you
deal.
gotta be careful. You want to make sure you're the only name on the lease.
I don't mind.
Or the whatever.
My name is always on these shit.
No, solely.
Oh no. my name's the
Just
only one
saying,
on the
just
rent
saying.
now.
You're jumping to behind the scenes. Look at that.
I like how you said that. He goes, no, solely. There'll be no issues when they kick out.
Oh,
And
shit.
nah, but there was this house on
With you.
Yes.
there was this house on Lidecker that I went to look up, and the lady was like, it's on the market, but she literally told me, she was like, it was going for like 4 and some change.
Yeah.
And she was like, give it a year.
The drop.
It'll be in the 2s.
Facts.
She ain't lying. Yo.
Facts.
I looked at her in her face. I was like, "Are you serious?" She goes,
Facts.
"Unless somebody buys it, but if it sits here for
Yeah,
a
for the
year,
year.
it's gonna drop in a half price."
Well, a lot of
Dude.
people that have that same mentality.
I
so
said,
like,
"Oh, word."
I was scanning all through Teaneck, 127. Everything under 225, bro. But they were all in pre-foreclosure, so these people haven't paid
You gotta wait.
all through COVID.
Yeah.
So I was like, you
Yeah.
cocksucker. So the first 3 I looked at, these motherfuckers went back and renegotiated their loan. And then 2 of them, they just took it off the market because the shit was so low. They was like, fuck it. So I was like, definitely gonna watch them. Yeah. All of them.
I'm watching a lot.
All of them losing so much money. I said,
Yeah.
I know they were in at least $300,000 loans.
Hell,
I know they were at least
the
$300,000 loans.
dude that works at my job, he told me he was one of the dudes that was going through the COVID and not paying his landlord.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, I'm like almost fucking 6 racks behind." I'm like, "Where you living in?"
Exactly, my nigga.
Yo, you need a ride today? Come take your ass.
Where part of Hackensack you in?
Yeah.
I'm
You laugh. There's the good side of Hackensack over Euclid and all that other shit, like where they got no buildings.
Yeah.
The couple of them motherfuckers on there for sale too. And
Yeah.
when they doing it, I saw one dude who got slick and sold it to his son.
Smart man.
Tried to renegotiate. So his son hopefully ain't gonna kick him out. Family are fucking. Let's be for real.
Yeah, man.
Hey pops, this shit worth $5. You gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
At a house
Fuck
with some
up,
fat
bud.
booty bitch walk by.
Yeah.
Kick Pops out immediately.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah.
Pop, you know that guest house in the back?
That's all.
I need you
Put
to
Pops
move
in that
there.
little garage and shit. We get a portable heater.
You ever heard Sex Made Pops?
Oh shit, Pop! Don't mind the car. The car, I can move that. I can move that.
We'll run some electricity out there. Where that stitcher cord at?
I can move that.
Give him two. Give him
Give
one.
him two.
Give him two cords. Give him two cords.
There's I was driving to work, and the funny thing is, I looked at this house. I don't know the name of the block, but right before you get up to not Grand Avenue.
Okay.
And me and D both looked, and we looked at each other. She said, "You see that, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but that's that." It had that haunted house look, like it just. But
I be in there with a Bible. Like,
but no, but
Lord.
I was like, you know what? That's next on my list too.
Yeah. Yo.
Because the yard alone.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can put. Yeah.
Don't
I
worry.
need
You're
that.
thinking about the barbecue tent.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
about,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the outside tent.
Don't worry about that credit shit either. If you honestly want to buy within a year, I mean, don't destroy your shit. Don't you know what I mean? Don't be like, yo,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm in 5s. I'm trying to get to 4s.
I got 420, nigga. What's good?
You said the economy gonna be so bad, niggas with 200s is gonna be balling.
Yeah.
Balling, nigga.
You laugh. Save up a little bit of money if you got a percentage down, because that just means you're gonna have to put more down.
That's all.
That's it, and you can get into it. The shit gonna drop by the end of next year because the student loans come back after December. That's what we all forgot. They're not on your credit now. That's why everybody's going to drop. A lot of people jumped up. But if you haven't got right with your student loans, or if you in good, they don't even credit, but it'll affect the number.
Yeah.
It'll affect the number of your credit. So people are trying to finance now while they shit with like, if I don't owe anything here, I don't have any bad marks, et cetera, et cetera. That's how they just trying to refinance the loan. Like, I'm still working.
Right, my
Here's the
shit didn't
proof I'm still working. You ain't even pay attention. Yeah, people didn't pay attention. That's the only good. That's
Yours went up?
Yeah, but I understand there's two. Like
That's
one
what
says
Trump-
One, the other one says.
Well,
this.
each creditor. You have Experian, TransUnion, and oh
Okay,
my
what's
God,
this?
what the fuck is the other guy?
TransUnion And,
Equifax.
Yes, thank you.
Equifax.
But
Yes.
which now I'm asking this question honestly. Which one do you pay attention to?
All three.
Yeah, but who?
I guess it depends where you go and who.
But yeah,
So
who
let's
they
put it this way.
consider.
Let's say you got a loan from Bank of America, and Bank of America is like, we look at all three when we give you the loan, but we only report to two.
So which one is?
So you get what I'm saying? It depends
Yeah,
on
it
them.
depends on the
Certain
bank
ones.
themselves.
So like if you have multiple credit cards, some of your credit cards will report to his, and then like Discover may only fuck with Equifax.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like Discover ain't on the other two. So I'm not worried about whatever balance I have on Discover, but on Equifax, they counting everything. So Discover on there, and so is my Master and my Visa.
Why
And you see what I'm saying?
Why did not teaching this us? This is to us.
They want you to stay in debt.
But yeah,
The more you stay in debt, the richer they get.
this should be a 101 in
Yo,
college.
this should be.
This
This should be a 101 or 102.
See,
At least.
you're-
Your college don't even get, ain't no fucking thing on
Your
this.
senior year in high school or your freshman year in college, they should teach you about credit.
Yeah, they should.
Because that's
They
why I
really
destroyed
should.
mine.
What college kid didn't?
I
Or whatever the hell it
Them
did.
niggas gave me 3 credit cards in a fucking 2-month time span. With
Uh-huh. I
fucking-
had 2 cell phones balling, nigga.
Bro.
Like, what
When I was
the
in
shit?
college, I got an American Express.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
I got an Amex. Look at this shit.
I had a platinum Visa, a platinum Discover, and a regular Mastercard, and they each had 10 grand on it. I lost.
Look at that.
When I got to the $20,000 line, my dad took all 3 of them,
Smart man. Smart man.
and because I didn't know you had to pay them back.
See?
Yeah.
I was
Nobody
out here-
tell you that.
I was out here buying any and everything. I bought my sister a fucking $500 leather jacket. I bought my mother like $1,000 statue. I was. My
Father
dad-
got hip quick.
My
Like,
dad,
yo, what the?
my dad was like, you know, you owe this money back. I'm like, what money? What the fuck are you talking about? My dad was like, man, them bills came in. I was about 20 grand in debt.
Uh-huh.
My dad was like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay this shit off, and don't you ever get another credit card in your life.
Yeah, man.
I
Damn.
got one
It
now.
was nice enough to pay it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was young. My dad took
Yeah,
care
where
of
else were
me.
you gonna get the money?
Yeah, where the fuck
That's
else?
a blessing.
Who else got 20 grand to blow on their fucking stupid ass son?
It's a blessing.
Well, I didn't know you back then, Truth.
Streets popping.
I'd have moved. I would have took a couple trips out of towns for you, pimp. Where you needed? Where you need us to go? Maryland? I'm out.
Put it in the gas tank, nigga.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm out.
Popping.
I'm out. Throw that shit under the spare tire. We out.
Yo, but people, but in actuality, that's why I said like the house value is gonna drop.
I agree.
The interest rate, they trying to keep it low, but the house values are dropping. They already see it, and people aren't able. Really quick, people who aren't able to catch up. So like your homie who 06, and let's say he's in a mortgage or whatever the fuck. Come January, they're like, yo, my nigga, his shit ours, or whatever, or whenever his 12-month period is.
Yes.
If he's in forbearance or whatever, however he just ain't paying and made some type of deal with them.
He's out.
Yeah. They only kick you out if you own it. It was a mortgage. They only kick you out if somebody wants that property.
Yo, it's gonna get ugly, man. There's gonna be a lot of homeless people, man.
Bro, you think
I'm
the
not even trying to
governor
be-
don't know that? They
I'm
know that.
I'm not even trying to be funny. A lot of people gonna lose their
They
shit.
know that.
They're gonna have to come
Because the
to
rent
some-
is the worst.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that didn't
Because
pay.
the landlords were already making appointments to the court.
Was it?
Yeah.
They still doing it. They like, yo, nigga, let me put my shit in for next April. Let me get. I want
remember-
all these niggas out.
I pay my rent check, right? And I always check my bank account. They won't cash that shit for 2 weeks.
See,
So now they're cashing like 3 or 4 days.
see,
Get him why he got the money. Get him.
that's why when I pay my rent, I pay in a bank's check. There's your money, nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't got to cash it whenever you want. It's out of my account already.
Yeah,
There's your bank check.
yeah, guaranteed.
Guaranteed, nigga.
As long as that bank's in standing,
Hey,
it's guaranteed.
As long as that check is in your hands, I
Mhm.
paid
Yep,
because I got my receipt that I
Yep.
paid you.
yep.
I used to cut the check and they did the same shit to me.
And it-
'Cause I
hold
count the money out, then all of a sudden you go into your bank account, you're negative. I'm like, how am I negative? Oh, they just took the money out.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all, bank check.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
My
But
first rent check in that building was they didn't 3 weeks they didn't cash it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at every day. They don't want
Mm-hmm.
my money.
Lord.
now they
I
do.
didn't
Now
know
that,
it was
now,
spent
now
already.
that,
No, but yeah. No, you're
It
right.
just
You're right.
amazed me.
Landlords
Yeah.
ask you to meet them at the bank now.
You had to chase on
You got-
Jefferson?
you got-
Nigga, all right, I'll be
You
there.
got the deposit form in your hand. Waiting for you to
Chase
walk
on
up
Jefferson?
with
Yeah.
the dollars and put that shit in the bank real quick.
I'm by the
before they
Wells.
shit bounce.
I'm by the
Yeah.
Wells Fargo on Main Street next to the Chick-fil-A. That's your bank? I'll be right there.
Like, yo, it's wild. Look,
Nigga, lunch on me too. Just get here
yeah,
5 minutes.
yeah. Yo,
I got your lunch too.
it's wild, man. But
Oh,
look, this is the
shit.
time that it's coming to. That's why I said a lot of people still sitting there thinking they're going to get another 12
It's
from
not-
Trump.
it's not
I'm like,
coming.
Trump ain't
Yeah.
trying to give y'all 12.
He gave you enough.
Trump
I
got to
will
fix
say
this
this.
economy.
I think if he does win, he's gonna give him something.
Who, the people?
I think he'll give him something. I don't think it'll be to the extent that they used to than what we got before.
Homie gave y'all the extensions on unemployment.
I don't think he's gonna win.
That was their big savior.
I
They were
hope he don't
expecting this
win.
shit to go. And we all knew how bad he knew, thanks to the recordings of that guy. He knew it was bad before the shit got there.
Yeah.
So he couldn't even hide it. They was like, yo, nigga, this shit real bad. It's real bad. No, okay, we ain't gonna say nothing. Shut the fuck up. You know?
Too late.
Yeah. So this was their plan. So the unemployment thing would have kept the economy okay because we floated to 600. And then people got dumb, and some people quit their job and took advantage of the 600. Some people, whatever it is.
Because some people was making more money on unemployment than
Employment,
their
a
job.
lot of motherfuckers was
Well,
making
I mean, like, for
unemployment.
someone
Short term.
young,
Yeah.
you understand that. But like from someone who has kids, we're talking about grown ass people. For
Yeah.
you to be thinking like that is the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Now I would rather you quit that job, start another one, and then collect unemployment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
The old one while you working the new.
what a lot of people did is they cut their own hours down.
Yeah.
Instead of working the 35 hours, they got it to 30 because they knew that the cutoff point you can still collect unemployment.
Yep.
So they was working 30 hours a day and collecting unemployment. I know a couple
Yep.
people that did that and they fucking banked.
Yeah.
But
I know you do that.
But-
Shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
guy,
If you-
the
if
guy,
you're
the
not
guy,
making a
the guy at my
40-hour
job went around saying, if you work under 32 hours, you can still collect unemployment.
Yeah.
You sure can?
So everybody that was working the 40 hours that was already getting cut down to about 35, they would literally go up to me and go, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, 31 and a half, 30 hours. They were getting there 30 hours a
were
week
getting
and getting that 600.
So they get an extra 600 plus the little 200, whatever was
It's
on
like
it.
drug money.
Yeah. So they got an extra $800.
And they,
that week.
but see, all these people did right by it. They took that 6 and just banked it.
Thank God.
Banked it.
Technically, it's their money. They pay tax for how many decades?
Yeah, no, I get it, but they did right by it. They
And the car dealerships are loving life right now.
listen, bro.
Oh my! I don't know who owned, like, what dude owned that Audi dealership.
It's cars
They
all over
giving
the
them
place.
shits away. Now I ain't see this many Audis before in my fucking life.
They're giving them away.
Don't worry, Repo
I'm-
Man gonna be
I'm-
there in
listen.
February, nigga.
I'm not gonna say his name, but and this is legit. He literally was paying. He just got a truck, and I saw him yesterday in a fucking Maserati, and he said he said no, nigga, I'm dead ass. This is no bullshit. He was like, he's paying less a month for the Mozzie than he did for a fucking pickup truck.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I totally believe it.
And
He already had this
he looked me dead in my face and was like, you know that Bentley you've been looking for? You can get it.
Yeah.
I said, don't tease me, nigga. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll have it
What's
in
the
a
loan?
month.
Like 20
I don't
years?
know. No. He put something down.
He got a mortgage on
He,
it.
no,
Like,
he
yeah.
got it's a lease.
No, I
It's a-
believe it.
it's a-
Yeah,
it's a-
yeah.
Oh, it's a lease.
It's a used Mozzie, but nigga, my man.
It's those dealerships or those businesses that understand some
I think
money's better than
I
no money.
I think he's paying about $300 a month for this bitch. Man.
Well,
Fact, if, like, say if you sport trucks, yeah, you paying like 3, 4,
he's paying
500 a
he's
month.
paying like $3 something a month
And
for
if
this
he's
bitch.
paying, he's saving a couple $100.
Yeah.
I'm pulling that Mozzie too.
He got rid of the because his first words was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to cut back." I said, "Well, nigga, you got rid of a truck for a Maserati. How you trying to cut back?"
Yeah, serious.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I am paying less for this than I did." I
Yeah,
said,
but when he has
"Oh,
to trade that sucker
It's-
in or return it,
oh no,
got
he's
nothing.
no."
Oh
he-
yeah, I
he
mean,
makes
that's
over-
the asset.
He
over
makes
it.
over $100,000 a year. He's fine.
Oh, he's straight then.
Yeah, he's
But
fine.
so when you think about it,
He's damn near too.
I don't know if we talked about it here before, but I was talking to it with people at work. You got to remember, the cars were already made for this year that haven't been
Yeah,
brought
you
yet.
couldn't take
The
'em
new
back.
cars.
Nothing you
want-
can do.
Yeah. No, but not even that. The new cars that haven't sold.
They won't get rid of
The
him.
Hondas, the Nissans,
They got-
the
The
BMWs.
2020s got to get rid of.
That's my point.
They got to
They
get
still
rid of
sitting, a bunch still sitting on the boat or at the
Yeah,
docks.
They got to get rid of them.
It was a homie on YouTube. He flew the drones, and he just went over the docks, and they were just sitting there for months.
They got to get rid of them.
They gotta move those.
They gotta get
so they
moving.
gotta move the inventory they got so they can put them on it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like Kev come through, I'm gonna give you 2 for 1.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like as long as we get you, but to get in.
I feel you.
So like the 2020s,
You
the
give me
2021.
you give me $20,000, you get 2 of these bitches.
I'm not gonna lie. I got hit up by a Honda dealership, not my Honda dealership. I was like, "Oh, you slime motherfuckers!" They was like, you know, your credits just went up. So if you wanted to bring in, if you wanted to bring in your Honda and trade that shit in, we'll pay that shit off and put the extra $2,000 down towards get a brand new Honda. And I was like, yo, first of all, if it was an Acura, maybe or something better. I was like, what
Yeah.
the Lexus is? I would have been
Yeah.
like, beep beep, nigga.
You ain't,
Yo,
you ain't gonna put me in my same shit, though.
Not, yeah, I don't need
You
the
gonna
I don't need the 2020 Accord, nigga. Fuck out of here. You keep that shit.
I need some higher, nigga.
I was like, I know that plan.
You gonna put me in that 2019 Audi, nigga? Let's talk.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Let's talk.
Cause they was like, yeah, we could get down in payments. I'm like, nah, man, don't even worry about
But
it.
you know what? I always and I'm just like I really thought like
The
what it.
fact that they watching your credit. They
Yeah.
literally there.
They doing
because you're
soft
in the
hits.
system.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
They
in
do-
the system.
They keep doing soft hits. And
But
they're
what-
like, oh, his shit.
But what are they gonna do with all those 2020 cars that didn't move?
Gotta get rid of that nigga.
They're talking about so come next year, the beginning or the end of this year, they're gonna they're really gonna decrease the price.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get like a 2020 whatever for
I'm-
really steal.
They said, hold on. Instead of going to McDonald's, nigga, I might as well just go over here and get this.
Word.
We laugh.
I might as well get here.
But think about it.
Sport.
Think about it. If they giving away 2020, say whatever. Say you get a brand new 2020 for about 13 grand.
Yeah.
You buy that shit for 13, you can resell that shit for 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just make yourself
I didn't
$7,000.
think about it because my shit will be paid off in like a couple of months. So.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about this shit. My car note's gonna be done in February. That's extra money in my pocket. I can buy and flip cars for another year. You go to an auction.
Yeah, you ain't even lying.
You go to an auction. You get the shit at an auction for about $8 grand. Put some money into it. You sell it for fucking 11, 12,000.
That's what a lot of people do anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just looking for. Listen, man. I'm just need. Besides robbing niggas and fucking moving crack, I'm just trying to get some extra money, B.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
too small.
Money ain't crack, man.
I'm
That's
too.
what I
I'm.
did when I was locked up.
I'm too small. I'm too small to rob people. I ain't got too much. I got too many jobs to be driving over fucking course 100. So.
I told niggas that when I
Exactly.
was locked up, man. So I fuck with crack. Ain't no money in that shit.
Look, man.
We need to come up with our own weed. Weed is heavy right now.
So did y'all vote yet? Because you know that's on the board,
Yeah,
on
nah,
the thing.
I voted
So
through the
New Jersey
mail.
legalization.
I voted through the mail.
Yeah, everybody got to go through.
I
the
still
mail.
don't trust this shit.
Is that legal in general or just medical?
No, that's the question on the voting thing.
Yeah.
To make it legal in New Jersey.
Because nothing's better than dispensary weed.
It ain't nothing.
Well, that's what all these vape shops are waiting for.
Yeah, they just,
Oh,
You know how much money
They
those
just sitting there waiting,
dispensaries are
yo.
making?
Licking their lips and shit.
Yeah.
I
Those
got
dispensaries are eating.
I got a couple investments in a couple of them
There's
shit
one in
too.
Union.
Word?
That got good shit. A dispensary.
I believe it.
For medical.
They got better security there than the police force.
How I believe it.
Because like I tell people all the time, you gotta remember, like they do cash and they can't put their money in the bank.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Yeah, it's still
Someone
not
drove me
federal
there.
legal. It's not
It's
legal.
not
on
legal.
federal.
Idiot drove me there,
Federalized,
so
so
let's
they
buy
can't put it in the
something.
bank.
Can't buy shit here, you idiot. I
So they
fucking put
hide
the
it
car
in-
and drive.
I forgot
I'm
they
not going
put it
nuts.
in crypto
Places
or some
closed
shit
and
like
shit.
that.
What, they put their money in cryptocurrency?
Rob the place.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Wow.
they do crypto, right? Something
What?
like that?
They put their
Yeah,
money.
A lot of places were fucking with crypto, but since depending which cryptocurrency you had, you know, it's like some were up, some are down. They
Yeah,
still
I-
fuck with cash as king.
I still don't.
I'm talking about them, where they putting their money, because you know they can't put it in the bank. So they got to come up with other situations to stack the money.
So you know, it depends on who owned the thing, because a lot of those places are owned by like a board. Like usually, you know, like he'll have the money, I'll have the plan, he have the material,
So we're the board
and then
members.
you know we get the certificate so we can go buy from the place that we got to buy, and all as a team we there. So if he's like, well, we're gonna put in another asset, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they've been doing. So instead of keeping cash, they don't have like $2 million on fucking on stand. That's just stupid. You know, they fucking put that money into another asset that the company owns.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like, oh, we
a-
brought the whole commercial building,
A stock, or yeah, we got
something
commercial
yeah,
property.
Yeah, some shit like that.
The fleet of
Yes,
a
yeah.
brand new fleet of trucks that's outside for a company
Right.
that ain't doing shit.
Because then with that, you can take it to because the bank loan, pay off that loan, then sell the motherfucker back as cash. I don't know whatever you lose off the fees, but you think about it.
Yeah.
It's just like money laundering. If you the thing, whatever you lose off the fees, all right, fuck it. I can take this money and now bring it to Chase. Hey, nigga.
Yeah.
I had 10 million. Now I got 8.5.
Here it
There you
is.
go.
You know
Put
what?
that in the
I
bank.
do want that Lamborghini truck. Dude. That shit's probably around the payment
Yeah. Drive it for a week, sell that bitch. Like, boom, boom, boom.
Yours.
The best I saw was the Bentley Millionaire Edition.
Oh my god,
Millionaire.
It cost 40% more than our regular Bentley.
nigga, what the fuck is in there?
That shit better drive itself.
See the ceiling?
Yeah.
When you turn off the lights, it has little
Oh, that's the stars. That's the one with the stars and shit.
stars
Listen.
sparkle.
Motherfucker, not for 40% more.
And it has
Yeah.
a solid crystal decanter.
I better get completely drunk and that shit better drive me home, nigga.
Serious.
And tuck me in. And tuck me in, nigga.
Dude,
I don't know how you plan to get the car upstairs, but tuck me in.
the side panels leather, so it's quilted.
Hey, they come up with a different
I'm sure
name
that shit better feel
or
nice.
a different way of doing something, still charge your ass.
My daughter would write all over that bitch.
Yeah, you can't.
My
It's
daughter,
not for kids.
Kayla on your silk, nigga. There it is.
And you know what it comes with? A model of the Bentley you just bought.
Oh, in a smaller version?
Yeah, it's like meticulously made. It's if you bought it by itself, it's like 40 grand.
So my daughter can take that outside and play in her dirt. Too,
Yes,
and fuck
you know
that
that's
up.
it.
Fuck
He
up
like-
and-
That's just
remote
that's
control to turn the lights.
that's
and
that's
turn the wheels.
that's just a model car for her. Daddy, I got your car going off road. Yeah, it's $40,000
Engine
going off
does
road.
it run, but it's built like the actual engine has like these tiny parts and
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
man.
Now when you got kids, nigga.
That
Damn.
is true though. So
Nah, when you got
definitely look
kids.
out. If you actually
Not when you got kids.
you need a car, this is the best time to get a deal. You can get a great deal
It's a buyer's market, man.
because, like you said, everyone's trying to
Yes.
get rid of.
They gotta get rid of
And
this
that's
shit.
why I'm
And
trying to.
you said that. I'm really thinking, like I said, a couple of months.
I'm word up. That's why I'm trying to get D a car now because we're in the buyer's market.
Yeah.
They want to get rid of shit, so
Yeah.
you just throw one my way and throw another one my way and let me keep flipping it on Craigslist. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, they got tons of cars. I'm gonna leave it right there. Like, go Google that shit on YouTube.
They do. You're
They
right.
just sitting there, the motherfucking
Every
the
time
things.
I pull up, I see another car with temporary tags,
Yeah.
brand new. Well,
Alfa
not brand, but
Romeo's
like
everywhere. I see.
every time I pull up, there's another car that I've never seen before.
They giving them. They gotta give them away
They'll
because
put
they
you in
like
something.
they got to
So,
yeah
like,
they
some kid
will
today
put you.
was
They'll put
probably
you in
like
something.
maybe 2021. roll up in a nice little BMW. I think it was like 528, some shit like that.
They got to get rid of them shits, man.
They'll
Damn,
put you in
homie,
something.
Go ahead.
They got to get rid of them shits. 'Cause
It's like
my-
Amazon drivers are making like 22.
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you can pass a drug test, or like I say, you get your little sister's piss, put in a condom, put underneath your armpit,
Yeah.
or underneath your balls.
So,
keep
sir,
it
you're
warm.
pregnant.
But you can pass a drug test, and you got a
Estrogen is through the
driver's
roof.
license.
22 an hour to drive. That's not bad money, bro.
Nope.
That's not bad money.
And you driving they shit, not your.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about none of that maintenance shit.
That's how bad they need drivers, because they know again
this gnat is
their
gonna make me flip the
Yeah.
their peak season is here.
If y'all watching this, you see there's a gnat here that's gonna piss me the fuck off. And he's sitting right there. That nigga know.
You got that high quality over there.
Oh man.
Annoying fuck.
Anything else? We'll talk about that, and then we'll do what we need to do. So
That's
we
it,
take care of
man.
what you take care of.
Keep your eyes open, as Jeff was saying.
Again,
Always.
for you people
It's
who
a lot of housing
did the
out
right
there.
thing, even for you people who didn't do the right thing with the money, at the end of the day, there's still assistance out there for you that will help you. I don't think, even though the governor's a billionaire, the last thing he wants to see is families out there in the 2-degree weather.
Well, it's
yeah.
not that. It's the fact that when those people are out there, you really have a destroyed economy.
Yeah.
So we can't get any taxes back. Remember, the landlord, the people who own the houses, you pay property taxes. But those property taxes pay the schools.
Yes,
not
they
the
do.
motherfucking renters.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, so when you live in the big cities, or not, well, a bigger city, yeah,
No, you're right.
you pay. That's the stuff you got to pay attention to. So you know,
Property tax means a lot.
yeah, and those are the ones who complain. Hey, nigga, we can't pay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ray and them didn't pay me.
I don't know what you feel, but
Yeah.
my tenants in 5B
Yeah.
ain't paid
Yeah.
yet.
But there are programs. Keep your eyes tilted. There are programs. They just opened a new one too.
And I just see it especially in this area where we're at, the constructions ain't stopped. They still putting up these complexes.
Bro, they still right there.
They're still
What
putting
the
up
hell are
these
they putting up right here?
complexes.
Is that an apartment building they putting up?
I didn't know what it was at first, but I believe it's an apartment building.
I thought it was a
just from the
jail.
outside of
I
the
thought
building.
I thought it was another jail.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Nah,
like a
it's
luxury.
another
No, this is supposed to be
apartment.
a luxury apartment.
I thought Bergen County got too full. They got to pump up another one.
Oh, no, they good. They still releasing prisoners. So
Yeah.
still,
My nigga, word?
no, hand to God.
They let niggas out?
They got another batch. They just hit this week.
Holy shit.
If you
God.
in there for some petty shit, you good. My ass will still be locked up.
You ever seen
Yeah, my man LT
Well, my
still.
shit
Nitro
wasn't
Zeus.
violent. I'd probably be out too.
I don't-
Maybe.
Who?
Nitro Zeus?
Nitro Zeus was
You
that?
know what that is. Well, that's how they're coming out of jail.
They letting them out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
With nowhere to go.
The last Transformers.
There you
With
go,
nowhere to
so-
go and no job.
No,
Dark of the
literally.
Moon,
Nowhere to go.
Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Seen it?
Yeah, I saw that one.
You remember Nitro Zeus?
Yeah, the two little cars. That wasn't Nitro Zeus. Was it?
No, he was in prison, and Megatron wanted him to let out, so they made a deal.
Oh, okay. I'm with you now.
Nitro's,
I'm with you now.
I know where you live, and I know where your wife lives now. Guy was like this, fuck you.
I remember that now.
Damn shame.
They letting people out?
Yeah,
Shit.
bro.
That's good. I mean,
And didn't end with Takashi, no, whatever the fuck his name is.
yeah,
6ix9ine.
Takashi's still.
Well, that was his label. They did the right thing. They made a couple $100 more million off his ass. And that's pretty much because they wouldn't let what's his name out.
Oh, he's not Shorty.
Oh, Smurda.
Yeah,
He-
Smurder.
Yeah,
said,
they
nah,
they
nigga, you gonna do those full seven.
deny his
in a day.
bail.
You gonna do that 7 in a day.
No, you come out in December. You good?
I
You're-
came out in I think,
February 2021, right?
yeah, 21.
They would make a lot of money off his ass too.
Well, it's a label that it could have do, but he ain't got no new music. They're not sure how it's gonna happen, whatever. But they made a lot of money off him, unfortunately.
By the time he come out, his drill music is still popping
Nah, he
right
good
now. So
because
he alright.
he's thorough. Everyone's gonna want to do a song with him.
Of course.
Especially all the True Crips. So Dave East.
Yeah, but-
do
yeah,
a
but-
song with him. Give him feature money.
But
put
but
some money in his pocket.
but feature money don't mean shit if you can't go to shows. They make money off show money.
Nah,
If,
but I'm saying.
Oh,
but he,
yeah. You know
nah,
what?
if you're not performing, you ain't getting no money.
there are a lot of niggas that do that. By the time he come home, you have to. These artists is dying, nigga.
Good
These
nigga.
artists is dying.
Good. You see me complaining? Fuck them all.
Shit.
Fuck them. You guys make millions off of bullshit.
Cardi B was
fuck
like,
with you.
nigga, I can't take you every day, nigga. We gotta get a divorce.
Oh no, they're back together.
Nice.
They're back together.
All right, I can't.
Cause she realized she can't do shit without him because he got more money.
Oh man.
They back together. She realized it. She was like, all right, he cheated on me, but his bank account's larger. I got culture. This is a lot of fucking money. All right, nigga, we good.
You know, probably also because she figured like Coach is the fifth child or some shit like that. Fifth child don't get as much as the first child.
Yeah, like go down the timeline and look at fucking what Offset got to do. He's like, damn, Coach is
Like
at the
Future
bottom.
last baby mother's getting $5 a week. You know what I mean?
Coach is at the bottom. Coach is gonna be good because of me, but you know what? I can use this nigga money. All right, we good, baby. And he bought her a fucking Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
She even said it. She was like, she bought me a Rolls Royce after I snubbed him, and I needed some dick on my birthday. He piped her. It was all good. You fine. Get over it, bitch. Next.
There we go. So keep your eyes out, people.
So good dick and money, fellas, is all you need.
There you go.
You can't have one without the other.
They said Walmart, Amazon, hit them up, man. Hit 'em up. You know what I was thinking, real talk, out of the blue, it just popped in my head?
Well,
How shit is in Atlanta? Because, like, Atlanta, it's opposite of here. Like, the women work and the men stay home. Like, how's that shit?
How does it work? How does that work, B?
Too many bad bitches. Most of the niggas over there want the dudes.
Yeah, too
So
many
for the
gay.
women who really want the men,
There's too many.
the competition is so
I'm
high.
not gonna say it's too many gay men down there, but there's a lot of gay men in Atlanta.
No, it's too down there. So here's the thing, like if you're literally like 20 women per man,
We're living in the wrong
20
wrong
women
city.
per man. It's competition is so the women be working and dudes stay home.
I'm in a club getting.
All right,
Getting
so
head
when
to
we move into
bitches.
Atlanta,
He's the one that gets hit all the time. So,
you might that you get yourself a couple concubines. You good,
yeah, my face will be smelling like pussy for weeks.
and you don't have to work,
Yeah, I'll do it in the back of a truck. I don't give a fuck.
and you don't gotta work.
that's all I do.
Living in a 5-bedroom house, paying $600 a month.
Yeah.
Facts.
Go to
Living,
glory hole, eat pussy all day for money.
hey,
$40.
yo, you're being Jazz's old one right there.
I mean, we're jazz. I go to the glory hole, eating pussy.
$40. babe, how was warm? Just pass me the car guard. Just,
Yeah, that's got to be the most dangerous shit in the world.
yeah,
Like a lot of times you don't know who's on the other side of that wall.
man. Listen,
Yeah.
Ugly bitch.
if man,
Oh,
hey,
it smells good. It's all right.
if times get hard, close your eyes.
Make a point.
bro.
Yeah, you can't see him behind the hole anyway. And it's a big hole, so it gives you like it's not like your jaw's gonna lock up and shit.
You have a,
Got a nice, you know.
it's gonna be a nigga over there. It's gonna be a
Instead
nigga.
of lock up.
It's gonna be 5 niggas back there doming niggas out. You don't even know it.
Oh,
That should
shit.
have fucked your mental up.
It
to find
will.
out,
It
bro.
will. You can't.
You leave there and know about. You know there's niggas that work back there. You go
I
ready to
guess- I
kill
guess best.
everybody.
It's best to go, hang out in a bar and wait and take her to the back of her car.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better than fucking with that.
You ain't seen a girl at all. That motherfucker been 10 dudes and the whole shit she walked in.
I've been out here since 3 a.m. 15 niggas walked out the back of that place. Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
God.
You just pay that.
Alright,
You,
so,
you just pay that nigga's rent. Yo, how did we get here? How did we get
It's
here?
what we do, man. It's what we do.
Glory holes in Atlanta. Yo, how did we get here?
Hey, I brought Atlanta up. You start talking.
Let's come back to Jersey.
All right, so what I wanted to discuss today, real quick, and I wanted to just throw a little. I think maybe Butterfly kind of like brought it up or whatever, and it was stuck in my brain.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about reparations.
Okay.
So to you guys, we all know what reparations is, all right? It's when someone gives something for someone for pretty much something that's devastating that happened to a culture or whatever the situation may be. So to you guys, do you believe the U.S. has ever given reparations?
No,
To whom?
not the black, but I'm talking about like they gave it to the Japanese.
Yeah. And he gave it to
Germans
the
gave it to the Jews, I believe.
yes. And Native Americans got whatever
And they should
that little bit of land.
They should have got a lot more.
They
but
should, yeah.
uh,
They got a
they
little
still
bit.
Got it.
Yeah, they got a little bit of land. That's
They
it.
said, take those 5 acres, nigga.
No electricity or nothing.
Yeah.
Just here you go.
And you're almost exterminated anyway. There's only like what,
Yeah.
30% of you left. You can take that.
No, we never got paid back,
No,
Nope.
and we won't.
no, you won't. Sucks.
If you wait for reparations, man, you better off jerking off to a dynamite, nigga. It's not gonna happen.
And I felt the
It's
same
not.
way, but when I started doing research and I'm looking, I'm like, something's got to happen.
Okay.
Something has to happen. All right, so
I'm listening.
I went back, and as of let's see here,
I am completely listening to this.
they said there are 6 people. Well, 6 times victims have received reparations, including 4 in the United States.
Okay.
All right. So obviously they start with the Holocaust.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Jews first,
Of
understandable.
course. Now also we did with
Yeah.
the Holocaust happened from 19.
Put the little locks on the side. Still number one, nigga.
Still, nigga, 400 years and counting, nigga. 400 years.
Go ahead.
From
I think
BC
that
to
happened
AD.
in, it started in 1941
Yeah.
to 1945.
Okay.
So we're talking about 4 years, and roughly about 6 million Jews lost their lives
Okay.
to this. So it goes on to say that I'm just gonna paraphrase it. You know, I don't
Yeah.
call this dumb shit. The Germany has paid over $7 billion to the towards the Holocaust and everything that's associated with that. That's just Germany. Now, also America. As hard as I look, it wouldn't tell me how much America gives them, because America writes a check to the Jews every year.
Of course, they own the country. Or wouldn't they cut a check?
Every year.
France still ain't paid the Haitians yet, though. We can talk about that.
Of course not.
Fuck the French.
So they say if you include the what happened in Israel and all those other things, it comes out as of 2012 to $98 billion.
Okay.
Okay. African Americans
From
ain't got nothing.
there to here. Oh, wait till I get to us.
Yeah.
All
120,000.
right, so also it goes into apartheid.
Uh,
All right.
Okay.
It says as of 2003, so the commission is about $360 million.
who are they paying this to?
I was about to say that wasn't us, nigga. What the fuck? That was a whole different other side of Africa. What the fuck you talking about?
Who are they paying this to? Okay. Go ahead.
So it says that they announced in 2003 that it would be authorized only $98 billion to be given one-time payment of $1,900, I guess, per person or some shit like that.
$1,000 ain't shit.
Yeah.
Keep
All right,
it.
so next day we have the Japanese. All right, and it's roughly anywhere between 3.1 to 6.4 billion dollars.
What did they suffer?
We put them in
Internment camps,
concentration camps. So, see, and that's the funny thing, because you really need a breakdown of who got what paid. Like she was saying,
Yeah,
they're not going to get a breakdown because it's not 3.1 billion.
Looked
I
hard.
guarantee you, it's not 3.1 billion. They're probably adjusting for that, whatever you're looking at, that number against all the Japanese that are in the U.S. now. So again, it's like saying, what's black? Because the only people entitled that would be entitled to it would be the ones that are directly related to American slavery.
That's it.
Not the Caribbean and not
Yep.
the distant folks, not
Yeah.
the folks over in the whole continent of Africa, not the folks, wherever it is.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It would be
Right.
the folks down in Georgia, North Carolina,
South Carolina.
Florida, whatever you're going to go.
Prove your
The
ancestors
original
came
13.
from down here.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It ain't happening here. Fuck you.
We ain't gonna
All
get
right,
it. We ain't
so-
gonna
Go
get
ahead.
it anyway.
Go on. Next is the forced sterilization, which the Supreme Court gave practice a green light with the 1927s, where it was Buck versus Bell, and eventually 33 states adapted the practice, forcefully sterilizing about 65,000 people throughout the 1970s.
How many of those were black?
Probably about, hold on, what was the amount? The amount was 65,000, 5,999.
Look at that shit. 65,000.
Yeah.
But they get that nigga $2,000 a piece? Not even. I'm lying. $200 a piece? Goddamn.
So they had passed, I said in Carolina, roughly, so that passed about a $10 million reparation program.
They're gonna talk about this bullshit just to keep y'all occupied. Ain't nobody getting no goddamn reparations, bro.
Yeah.
It gets even better.
Oh, go ahead. I'm
Tuskegee. We We all know
Ah.
that shit.
They gave them niggas $22 and a fucking shot. Fuck out of here. Here's the cure we was bullshitting with y'all niggas
Here's some
with.
penicillin.
Yeah,
So,
here you go.
After the Tuskegee experiment, which 399 black men with syphilis left untreated between the 1932 and the 1972, the government reached a $10 million fucking dollar
10 mil.
settlement, which the victims and their families in 1974, which included, all right, so $10 fucking million
That's it?
for someone forcefully giving someone a deadly disease that can affect their line, not them, their entire line,
10 mil.
sibling, their entire line. of
Children, yeah, the generation.
life,
Yep.
generations, that word I'm
Stage
looking for.
generational.
Wiping you out, pretty much. 10 mil.
So when you really think about that, since they settled that in one court, I don't know how to bring up another new thing, but how many of us are descendants of that line? That could be traced.
Good question. Good question.
And I'm not just talking about Michael was married to this lady and they had 3 kids.
Nah.
How many other kids he stepped out and had? Or their kids?
Straight facts.
Because it can continue to go down. And we didn't know we had syphilis. Next thing we know, my baby looked like Rainier, and I'm like, my wife is darker than shit. So I'm like, oh no! What the fuck?
Well, if you look at these lines,
Yeah.
by the 5th generation, that's your child.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a question.
But you know what? It's,
Or spread syphilis throughout the population.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Facts.
Because they went out and lived their life.
Yep.
pretty much.
You get what I'm saying?
You can't trace this shit back. You can't.
No.
Oh, they wouldn't allow you to.
No, but
Even if you would try
so-
to, they would stop you, and their thinking is, okay, this motherfucker's gonna try to sue or try to come at us with some money, so we're gonna stop him before he even try to get started.
and
Get
but
stonewalled. What you got, Jazz? Yeah, I know you want to say something.
No, I was just listening.
no, I just wanted. You cannot fully give reparations to every African American person in America. It's impossible.
I believe you can, but I believe you can.
How?
Let's keep going.
Wait, why would it be impossible? Like, besides the fact of them not wanting to give it to
Of course, not want to give
Yeah,
it, but if you gotta dissect the ancestry of every person
the lineage, yeah.
to find out who is connected to this.
Well, every black person's connected.
Yeah, but okay, so what's the payout gonna be
Millions.
to each?
Yeah.
Nigga, we are already in a $1 trillion debt that we can't get out
And
of.
if
You
we
really think
fixed
gonna
it
give
one
up?
day? You know how many fucking record labels and Escalades?
Not gonna happen.
But they just gave out $1 trillion, which a lot of it hasn't even been used because people haven't collected it with the $1,200 program.
No,
Yeah, I still ain't claimed that shit yet.
You said like, so.
no, it's there.
I don't know if we just talk about dollar per dollar.
No, it's there, but they don't want to give it to us because we're
Right.
still considered less than the fucking hand.
Of course, yeah. So it comes down to now we don't want to give it to y'all.
No, that's
Right.
basically they can.
Yeah.
We don't want to pay you niggas nothing.
Right.
Let's just keep it 100. They don't want to pay us.
Right.
And we're not going to get it. Do we deserve it? You damn right. Is it owed to us? We built this country. You fucking
course.
right. It's owed to us. Every black person in here should be a fucking millionaire. Every black person working in the air, but they're not going to give it to us because, like you said, the deeper you dig,
Yes.
they're going to stop you and shut you the fuck up,
Yeah.
either by killing you or paying you. So,
Facts.
and I'm just going to be honest.
No, for you. We'll get into that, though.
Let's-
All right,
let's-
so let's go Rosewood. All right. 1923. Those of you may not know your history, where 6 black people were killed, 2 whites. That court settled out to a reparation package worth $3.36 million. $3.36 million.
Well, that was in 1920 money, so that worth a lot more
Yeah,
if
they
you
got-
do
they
adjust
got
on
that. No,
inflation.
they got it
But
in
it's still
2000 and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know what happened with the town. Nigga, so they was like, we gonna make y'all work for this 3.36. Kaboom, my niggas. Kaboom. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oops.
yeah.
Bomb drop.
How many black folks sue for that? How many?
Word.
Hey.
Hey, man, something ain't right here.
So I wanted to say that to say this. And because we talked about the whole process of voting and the importance of voting, especially when it comes to your councilmen, your borough presidents, and your senators, your mayors, your Congress. The only thing where it gets tricky, we talked about the electoral votes, is the presidency.
No, you're right.
Other than that, your vote does count. It gets a little tricky with the electoral votes, but it does count. So I really wanted to point that out just to say this. All right? So give me 1 second because I had it here. I had to look it up in like multiple different places. So here it says, where'd it go? Over a 400-year period, about 60 million black people died. All right. Oh, you want to read it? My bad. No,
Yeah,
they can't see it. We can.
No, I was trying to.
Yeah, I'll put it back. My bad. They can still see us. We the only ones that can see this.
Okay. Border with ships slaves were chained together, crammed. Yeah, we already know that. The level of slaves exported to the New World grew from 36,000 of the year that's 18th century to almost 80,000 in the year. By 1750, slaves were usually contained by at least 400 slaves, with some new carrying more than 700. The Middle Passage usually took the death rate on these
So
slave
we're
ships
reading
were
right
very
now is from
high,
Digital History.
reaching 25% in the 17th century and early 18th century, remaining about 10%
EDU.
in the 19th century as a result of malnutrition, such as diseases as measles. I can't read half that fucking. No, I don't know what.
You be there forever.
Word.
So pretty much, what I really wanted to like.
You want to
really
now
go
in the amount of people died.
Okay.
is the amount of people died.
Okay.
All right, so let's put that in.
Okay.
The Holocaust again, which it's a tragic.
Yeah.
I don't care what your culture is, what you're about. That many, one person losing their life, let alone that many, and for the reason just because of the way you were born or the way you look, is horrible.
I agree.
And I wanted to really point it out just from the simple fact of what Germany stepped up and did. What was it, about 90 billion, we said? Germany stepped up for something that they did, which was wrong, within a 4 to 5 year period.
It's not only that, they eradicated the Third Reich throughout Germany.
Yeah.
It's not like here, okay, you guys lost, but go ahead and display your rebel flags and.
True.
Yeah, you can't even anything,
Yeah,
any
rhetoric
inkling
and
of that.
whatever.
Yeah,
True.
Well,
eradicated it all.
Like they said,
It's illegal to show
You-
the Nazi flag in Germany.
Facts.
but you can do it here.
Yeah,
Nazi
but
flag
that's why they
and
moved
the
here.
rebel flag.
See,
And
that's the thing that killed me. You come here and preach that white power shit,
And
but
you're
you won't
fine.
go back where it counts at.
But we the land of the free, the home of the brave.
Yeah.
This is the land of equal opportunity. You can do whatever the fuck you want here.
Right, but you lost.
But you lost. But you won't go back to your homeland and
And they
do
won't
that
go there.
bullshit.
Shit,
That's
no.
why I say like I can't. I
But that's why they
understand-
That's why they preaching every black man should go back to Africa.
We ain't from there. I ain't from there. I wasn't born there.
So-
That's why no one in this world could call me an African American.
So
I'll punch you in your fucking face.
So what are you?
I'm black and I'm American.
So you're an American.
I ain't African. I wasn't born there. Now living here.
But
Don't
you're
call
but
white people European American.
they should be.
They should. But if you're born here, you're American.
No, I get
Because
it. I
it's-
get all
it's
that.
arrogance. They think,
But and that's what I'm.
they
and this
think
is
they're
like
from here.
the reason why I
They're
really
not
wanted
from
to,
here. They took it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they-
the reason why I really
It's
wanted to have
arrogance.
this conversation because it's more lines of you look at. Because I always say it ain't gonna never happen, and now I'm like, yo, this shit really needs to happen.
but it's
So
not.
if you got a country that can rectify it, and they still give them money every year, along with the U.S., and remember, it didn't happen on United States soil. Didn't happen on American soil. All right? We weren't the ones who did it. We didn't drop a bomb. We ain't doing any of that stuff. But we still dishing money out. All right? So we have 6 million compared to 60 million. We got 4 to 5 years compared to 400 years. And we're still getting the fucking bottom of the barrel.
Because they don't think of us as human
they
beings,
don't.
bruh.
Tear the fucking Constitution up, rewrite it.
They're not-
Yeah, I'm with you, but
You know how many European Americans go up in arms?
you're right.
That was good. That was good.
That was a good one. You're absolutely right. European Americans were not like that at all.
Yeah, they wouldn't like that.
But shit, you still got cops killing black people. You still got black people killing black people.
Well, see, here's the thing when people tell me,
Yo,
black,
we're not-
black on black crime,
we're-
white on white crime.
But you're not gonna get shit out of this country. You should already know that. We're not gonna get shit out of
It
this
can
country.
happen if we
It's-
start
it-
changing the way we vote.
Nigga, it ain't gonna start until we start popping these motherfucking white people, bro.
We were talking about changing the way we vote for decades.
You guys start
Well, I
pop
mean, actually doing it. See, like Obama proved.
pop white people.
See, the only thing is Obama. He's
Pretty much.
stupid. Obama played with it. He didn't actually do it. He made you think that it was possible that he was going to right the wrong that was done to a culture.
But it's not. He doesn't have the power. No president has the power.
He does have the power.
No, he doesn't. Congress holds the power.
He
Here's the
doesn't
thing.
have
Congress
power.
has the
Doesn't have the
power.
power.
He doesn't have the power because
And
he's
this
a
is the reason why I
Democrat.
say it from,
Can't be one of
till
the
he
top
does.
parties.
And this is the reason why I say it does.
Yeah,
You
sure.
hold that meeting, you have it public. All right? You put the cameras in there. There's no reason for no private meetings. All right? And Cuomo from New York don't give a fuck about black people. Okay. You think he going to win that election? If you hold him to the actual votes.
Yeah, but truth, the people that sit in Congress have been sitting in these chairs for fucking 60
what I'm
years.
Saying, all right, what I'm saying from this standpoint, if you know, at the end of the day, if you don't vote a certain way, that your constituents won't send you back to that $1 million pad or that $1 million job you have, where you gonna vote? You gonna vote the way they want?
Yeah, but all right. So to come on BR's argument and Rainier's, if I take your idea and like hold your senator, your governor, whatever it is to whatever they said they were going to do, and if they don't do it, switch them. It's very hard. See, and this is why the Electoral College exists, and
For the presidency.
and
yes.
no, not even just presidency, but even your local where you vote. So why does Tenafly do it different than Hackensack?
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Why does Tenafly have a bigger turnout than a town compared to Patterson, which theoretically number wise they should blow them out the water even at 10%. You understand what I'm saying? You keep the people dumb and not coming to vote. So
Facts.
if Rainier was running there and he was like, yo, man, I ain't doing nothing to get these black people's nothing. I said I was going to give them 2 sandwiches on Friday. I'm not giving them nothing, right?
Y'all ain't getting shit.
And we like, man, we need to get them out of there.
On your
No.
election year, I'll give you a sandwich.
Exactly. But
what
the
was it, Bush? Read my lips. No new taxes.
taxes, yeah, exactly. He taxed you quick in the mug.
Woohoo!
So
I mean it this time. No, he really tried
he
it.
came
though.
with the okie doke.
Yeah, he really tried it.
This time I'm serious.
Seriously.
This time.
Like, so, but when he comes around, that's what they call your base voters, your automatic voters, your main party, your foundation. Those people are going to vote for Rainier no matter what. Those are the ones he campaigns to. Those are the ones he really goes there. So when we see a Trump, a president guy, we all think he's a racist. We all think that he's a racist and he panders to other racists out there, right?
Right.
So when we see that, that's what we think his main foundational party is. But it may not be. You know what I'm saying? It may not be. You only know that when you get the counting. So when you come down and say, how come in this county they voted for him outstandingly, and this county where he was trying to pander the most, they didn't. You understand?
Facts.
So it's very hard to come across and hold somebody up to it or have them be accountable for it when their main base don't give a fuck. We're going to do it. It's what the people are saying when they say all black people vote Democrat all the time. We don't know nothing about nothing, and we don't know where Cory Booker at. Yo, fuck it, but we're going to vote him back in.
Yeah, it's the norm.
We don't know what he was doing. We just know he was with his chick, and they was, doing whatever they got to do with another female, and they was getting it in. But you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't know that. That's what they're holding us to. That's why it becomes very hard to hold them accountable. So I'm with you. We can hold them accountable, but there's just a certain group that's just going to have him there to have him there. It's the same thing why Hillary didn't win. There was like I said, when I was talking to a whole bunch of old white ladies, and they was just like, I can't see a white lady running.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. I can't see a white lady running. They weren't going to have her in there. They was voting that chick out no matter what. She could have been like, all white ladies going to be super free. I'm giving y'all a paycheck every other Thursday. And guaranteed. And, it's this thing. You can't hold them accountable because of that base party. Makes it very hard, which is the same thing like electoral college. I'm not going to vote. I'm in Ohio chilling. Only when it's the time for November. Other than that, I don't even know Ohio is in the United States.
That's it.
Oh, they make fries. That's Idaho, right? Oh, but my bad. Whatever. One of them places.
The potatoes is slim.
That's the place next to Flint, right? Where they can't drink water? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We go through there.
They got
We-
lemonade for water.
You see what I'm saying?
Or Uptown, my right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Put a little Sprite in there. You get a tank. What? You understand? So they're gonna pander to them because they know they're worth what it is. So it's hard to hold them accountable.
Especially when some people only vote for the president. That's all they care about. They don't know about the president and the vice president. They don't know about their congressmen in their state. They don't know about the Senate of New Jersey. They don't know about the person that's in their own town that's running.
Yeah.
They don't even vote for that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not arguing that. Is it owed? Yes. Are they going to pay it to us? Never. Ever.
And because of things like this, they get away with it. So I'm with you. We could bring it up. So here's what happened. Obama gave you a little glimmer of hope. Cool. We know it can be done.
Right.
Them paying us out for COVID, we know they can afford it.
Yes, we do.
And afford it freely. They could be cool. They could go set Puerto Rico free. Like, yo, man, we love y'all.
Listen.
This one's for y'all. Go be free.
Go ahead.
We know they can do it without having any financial backlash to the country, any financial backlash to anything else. It might even boost the economy because they're going to spend the money right back in it. So it's going to jumpstart.
Right back.
And on a serious note,
What was that Adam Sandler movie where everybody had the same vehicle?
Yeah. You're right. I know exactly. You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Everybody had the same truck. Everybody had the same car.
But in actuality, they don't want to do it because that puts a lot of us who are smart now into another place where we can take advantage of the system. We sat over here talking about houses under 50 grand.
Facts.
Now everybody in this room gonna buy 4 of them bitches. You get what I'm saying? But
It's more people that think like that.
it's like a yin to a yang.
It
So
is.
to us, then you gonna have the niggas who gonna spend it and just gonna be like, I'm broke next week, and you gonna have another group that's gonna do what we did.
You got 80% that's gonna blow it, but you got 20 people say, "Oh, I'm about to get off on y'all,"
Exactly.
and they can't have the 20% beat the 80%.
Well, you gotta think about it. We already have the 1% controlling the 99.
You're right.
I can't split that shit to 2, and then now these are new 2s. So
Yeah,
they trying to bring 3 and 4%
Yes.
up. They like, yo, nigga, we rich too. Let me go, y'all. Puerto Rican cousins, come on over. Hey, y'all, come on
Hey,
over. No,
I can
no.
show y'all how to move
Move
that.
that.
Now all of
Yeah.
a sudden the 1% becomes 2%, the 2% makes them 4%, and all of a sudden they're not the majority anymore.
Right. So, everybody needs to stay in power. Again, that goes back to his point. Them motherfuckers older than my great grandma is still on the bench trying to serve. So don't never want to give up their seat.
You say what? I got to vote? Just press a button.
Nah, they raise their sons and daughters to take their spot.
You laugh?
Facts.
Look at the Bronx. Look, you from the Bronx. What's the Joey Torres? Joey Torres Jr. And they found that motherfucker was sitting there hustling money from the house, from the places.
That's
All
it.
them niggas up.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
I raised you to be what I am.
Yep.
So when they go, Kevin, your time on this seat is done. Well, here's Kevin Jr.
Junior.
That is going to take this seat
Mm-hmm.
and run as Kevin Senior.
Yep.
I passed my There's Jeff Jr., there's Ray May Jr., there's Darrell Jr.
Yeah.
All our sons grew up together. They all think the goddamn same, so we walk off going, the country's in good hands.
Wealth, people. Wealth.
Yeah.
Wealth. If you want to stop this, that's why they said the only way for African Americans to be free is you got to be financially free of the system.
You have to build generational.
You got you.
Yes,
and
you
you got to build generational wealth, and you got to build your own shit.
See-
We did. Listen, for those that don't know about Black Wall Street is real. We did it once before. We can do it again.
Burn that
The problem,
down, boy.
but the problem is, but now think about it. If you have a Black Wall Street in every state, how the fuck you gonna burn 50 of them?
I don't think that should have last now because a lot of black people own guns too. They don't go fuck.
But
we own guns then.
But the problem with us is, I see Jeff winning, I see Rainier winning, I see Darrell winning. Darrell can't win. I ain't got no issue with y'all, but that nigga can't win.
Facts, nigga.
But that's how they want us.
Y'all good.
Facts,
Yeah,
nigga.
but that's how they
Yo,
want us.
How can I join
Facts.
y'all to beat him? Y'all won't know that's my. Well, you know, Darrell owns the sneakers business. Well, I got a sneaker business too. I can cut in on the. What's he charging y'all? 40? I charge y'all 20.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you undercut him, and he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?
Facts, nigga. Facts.
We as a people, and I'm gonna say we as black people, can't get out of the crab in a barrel mind state. Crabs don't belong in the barrel. All we want to do is be free. But if I see you getting free, no, nigga, you can't be free without taking me. Push the nigga to the top and then go, I now that you got there, how'd you get there? Well, I did this, this, and this. Hey, Jeff said, go to the left. Now, instead of 10 niggas being free, 15 are being free. Yo, don't go to the left. Go to the right this time. If we help each other build the fuck out of this, we don't need y'all reparations. We can fucking take over the bitch ourselves.
They destroyed everything. You said it with the reparations thing. There's been like 40 other places besides Rosewood and Tulsa that we just hear about. You know what I'm saying? There's been every time you do that, and it happens on multiple levels.
It does.
There's always some big political dude talking about you can't have two competing systems, two power systems in a place because you know what was gonna happen.
Like with AT&T and T-Mobile tried to merge. I feel what
Yes.
you're saying.
You're right.
You can't have two competing powers. You can't have two trades of money. You can't have two trades of it. You get what I'm saying? So one has to be dominant. They're already in power. They're gonna try to stay in power.
And
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So you're right. Anytime we get to that point, they want us to be dumb and think of each other as enemies because they win. While you fighting I'm over here still winning. Cool. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sell both of y'all guns and I'm gonna win again.
I'm gonna win again.
That's it, which is why we got 12 Chinese restaurants and in the
But-
same block.
and-
you go to the other areas, you got one in 10 mile radius.
So now, but hold on. Let's take it back to the reparations.
Okay.
Let's take it back to so it gets real funky, which is another political level that we don't want to see, which is what we already bleeding on, and which Trump should have really ran on instead of a fucking wall, hemorrhaging money to the country. So if I'll say Georgia, if Germany is paying millions of dollars still to the children of the survivors of the Holocaust, that's free money coming in.
It is.
They now live in the United States of America.
Very well.
Yep, ain't trying to leave, ain't going back to Germany.
And don't want
They
nothing
not
to do with
stupid. Don't want nothing to do with
most-
any
most
UK,
wise, most-
Europe, nothing. Maybe trading the money, like, oh yeah, the exchange rate is great, but ain't trying to do shit there. So when they come over here to build wealth, that allows them to get what all Americans before, like, since the beginning of America, was able to trade off of, which was land. Yeah, not even tax, but now that's another funky thing, because now you got Schumer and the rest of them fucking Jews up there that are gonna cut your throat before you even touch it. You're gonna be down on the ground like, oh, what happened?
You're right.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm with you. Income tax. They always try to do that. They always try to raise it up with stocks and all the other things. But that's free money to come in. If I'm giving you guys extra $1,000 a week,
Shut the fuck up.
you now, after your bills are paid, you're gonna get smart and say, let me turn this shit into an asset. Let me go put this extra on the mortgage.
Yep.
And now the house is paid off and I'm just paying taxes. But now I can buy another property based off of this. Jews own a lot of land and places in the thing. And I'm not just making it Jewish, but I'm just saying.
And put you niggas in it so you can pay rent.
Yes. And now it's just profit. Because once we paid the taxes, because I already own the
it's
place.
already owned.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Everything else now becomes a profit.
How the question that really needs to be answered is how do we fight this? Not fight this, but how do we get out of this?
You got to fight it on 3 levels. You got to fight it on a level to have somebody up there to make a law, whether it pass or not.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Make it smart, and it's got to be full with all the legal loopholes and trickiness. You gotta have the rich connoisseur people come out and, Kev, this is how you go. You want to go right, and you know this is how we gonna get you right. And when you go right, you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna tell Kev Jr. go right too, and then you're gonna tell Rainier to go right too, and you're gonna tell, you know what I'm saying? Teach each other thing, and you gotta have the local thing. That's when it really comes down to the local things.
I think that's the biggest thing.
That is the biggest thing, because federal only makes money and puts it in a fund, saying you can use this money for the black folk as long as the black folks are this. And then the state has to find out, well, these are those black folks that meet the criteria, give them the money. And this is how it should be divided and stuff like that. We also are going down with the PPP loan. Federal said, hey, I'm giving y'all whatever billions of dollars. But they gave it to the financial institutions.
Yeah.
You fell victim to the financial institutions or rate. So if you fucked up, you still all that money back to Chase or wherever the place is. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't give it directly. They only handed down. So your main, most important vote is always the local, state, the local government. We don't know who it is. You said like people don't pay attention to them.
No attention to it.
Don't pay attention to them, not knowing they voting for that person that is against maybe their values or their children or whatever it is.
Or don't even vote because they don't even know that it's going down.
Exactly.
I know there's been plenty of votes in Inglewood. I was just probably like, who?
Who? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there's a
Sister
I-
Mary running?
Word,
Yeah,
what
you
the-
laugh.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, there's a fuck, and then you do the same thing. It's not important. It's cool.
And then you have people wondering why. Yo, there's no baseball program in Inglewood no more, but we have a new soccer program.
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
we don't have a football team anymore, but we have a lacrosse team. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with any
No,
of the
no.
other sports.
No, but
I'm just saying it's
you're
like
making a valid
well,
point. You're making a valid point.
we said should be.
Take away football and base. The fuck's wrong?
Yeah, well, look,
I like-
Hackensack got rid of their football fields and put a soccer field in.
Yo, hold up. So there's no more football team?
No, we have a high school football team, but anything like the middle school level and all that stuff, they have
Gone?
Gone.
soccer. I'm just throwing out relatability. I'm not trying to jump on
No,
anybody.
no, no, no.
here.
I-
I'm not
I-
trying to say those folks is
I
this.
knew there was an issue
I'm
when
just
they didn't
saying.
revive the Hackensack baseball field.
Nope.
When I saw that shit going down, I said something's up.
Nope.
Something is up.
Baseball been around for man. That's the good old white folk.
That's,
Come on.
That's America's game.
Come
It
on.
goes to show you the community, though.
But no, but when I drove by every day, I was like, yo, why didn't I fucking with this field? Why didn't I fucking with it? And all of a sudden,
They
I was
let
like, yo,
that shit get to
I
shit.
said, yo, this shit is about to go.
Yep.
Yo, I
So,
agree with you.
I'm not knocking either side of it or whatever you believe.
But you're bringing up a valid fucking
But
point.
this is how the local laws play into it. So now, if you've been in that area for so long, and now you just turn a blind eye and you wake up and like, oh shit, I can't go do this.
Which most
that I've been doing, and
most
I
most
don't know
locals
this.
do. Let's just be honest.
yeah,
You don't know what's going on in your own community. You don't know
Yeah.
when there's a fucking so and so is running. You just don't care because it's not.
But they always post it.
They,
Just like
no,
the
no,
team
no,
that-
no. You're right. It's always
you go
posted.
by- You go by that little, what's the name? It
Yep.
always tells you, oh, meeting January
Yep.
5th,
Always
8
posted.
p.m.,
Yep.
and they're the only ones who's actually
and
going.
it's open to the pub, and that.
And
They're the only ones
it's
that's
open
actually
to the public.
But this is where that middle person would take over. So here comes that philanthropist person who's been from Inglewood to Teaneck. That's wild. Yo, what you doing Tuesday night? Instead of you going to watch the game, drinking a beer,
Come to the meeting.
we're gonna come to this meeting that's once a month. So you're gonna miss one Bills game.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying? And
That's
we're gonna
it.
sit in here and we're gonna listen to what they said, and you're gonna ask and answer.
What's the guy that ran for the office in Inglewood? Wilby.
Yeah.
He would tell people all the time, yo, the meetings are on this day at this time. Come out.
Yep.
And
Nobody shows.
nobody shows the fuck up. And then you start arguing why this is
Why
happening.
this ain't here?
And he didn't win, but Wilby. I know his last name is Wilby. That motherfucker would tell you when the Congress meetings were, when the little Inglewood meetings were, and they were all held right down at the municipal building, and nobody shows up.
Why the children after school program disappeared? Why the free lunch is now the amount changed?
Reduced.
Why?
It's reduced, but they don't let a kid grow hungry, so they'll give your child one slice of pizza.
Or they tell you breakfast is free, but you got to pay for
Pay
lunch.
for lunch.
Oh, how much your parents make? Oh, breakfast is good, but you got to pay for that lunch.
They make 20 grand a year.
I keep it funky.
Oh, that
Me and
makes
Rainier
sense.
ain't got kids. Why are we paying taxes for the motherfucking school system?
For-
How about that when we go down
for
there
no
and say
reason.
like
For no
"Yo,
reason.
What the
I don't
fuck?"
even have kids in this motherfucker. Why am I
That's
paying?
I should pay for the lunch.
Yeah. And they thank you.
Yeah.
You don't know who they are,
but
but they thank you.
but these are the things, folks. This is the reason why we generalize it in go vote. But pay attention to your local things. See, we can't just
Yeah.
throw on Channel 7 because it's not local to everywhere. So, you know, what they're going to say in New York don't hold to New Jersey. And it don't hold town to town.
It doesn't.
Hackensack don't hold what Inglewood hold, what
To
Teaneck,
Tenafly,
what
to
East Orange, or what all
Dumont.
these other
You're right.
places. You
You're
got to
absolutely right.
understand. It's the local that makes the decision. And trust me, they caking.
Oh,
They
my
get,
God.
a lot of them, they are civil service, so they get free health care when you talk about the senators and even on the state level. They making money. They ain't none of them broke. Ain't none of them got a bad position, and they putting their cousins and nieces and nephews in good positions
And
that
guess
you
what?
probably try to go for.
None of their kids go to the school your kids go to.
They don't even know public. They can't spell public. They can't spell Publix.
The congressman voting for going for Englewood. His son goes to Dwight Englewood. Let's just play that.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even go to public school.
Yep.
But that's what you said. You don't know what's going on the local level. Because all you see is fuck Trump, fuck Biden. Yeah, but they're puppets in the whole thing. They're pawns. The king and the queen is sitting in your local right there establishment.
Right. You right.
And if you don't give a fuck, because you think that the local is not big enough as the presidency, and the presidency is nothing but a pawn. He's just nothing but a face of the government that's going to get shitted on.
Dude, they the ones collecting the checks from the president.
That's it.
That's why they were so worried about the census that he wanted to stop.
Yeah.
Just to, spoiler alert. Because they weren't getting the numbers that they were expecting. Because, this is a heavy Latin area, but it's a heavy Latin South Americans and illegals. But illegals weren't reporting. They was like, just put it in so we can get more, Latin representation. But they weren't. I can't knock them because I don't know where that information going to go either, nigga. I can't knock them.
Yeah.
Ice be at your house next Tuesday.
Word.
Hey!
I-
Gonzalo?
I-
Yeah, you and me.
I filled out my senses, and guess what?
Come here, homie.
I'm getting deported.
Come here, homie.
Right in the cage.
Right in the cage.
I
Right in
mean,
the cage.
it's all information, so we don't know where it goes. You get what I'm saying? You put it out there.
But it's
people can
scary
swim it.
because your life is at risk.
No, right.
Do I answer this and risk my freedom and my family's
Right.
well-being, or do I shut the fuck up? And guess what? You shut the fuck up.
Right. I can't knock him.
And I don't.
I was like, I don't knock him.
It's just that this is the world we're living in. Shit ain't gonna get right. Honestly, nothing's gonna get right in the African American community until we get right with ourselves.
Somebody, but you know what? We got to make the change.
And no,
And it's
we
gonna
have
it's
to.
gonna take that one person to be the oddball, but he's gonna be the one making the change.
But
It's gonna have
Or
to
she.
get to a
Or
point
she.
to
Whatever.
where-
I don't know.
where, Again, you have to start with your group. And what I mean is, there's always a group that gets along, that understands things. And they start to make things happen. And the more things you can make happen, the more people you can bring on. So instead of getting that solitude, it's just four of us, let's stop it there. You keep adding on. It's going to take a group to do that.
Yeah.
And sooner or later, you'll be able to finally stop this shit from
But-
happening. It won't happen in our lifetime, or maybe even our kids' generation.
but do they?
Sooner or
Do
later,
you think they have the? Do you think this generation has that? I'm just being honest with you.
I think in a couple of generations, if we start, yes. Because as a community, a black community, we've stifled our kids. Well, I was stifled. I'm not even going to say anybody else, where we were taught you stay out of grown folks' business. You don't talk bills. And you wonder why motherfuckers move out and move back in because they don't know how to balance a checkbook.
But what happened to the village raised a kid?
Oh, that been stopped.
That's gone.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
The problem is you have
If-
to change education as
But I'm
well.
saying
Because
that community.
you have all these people that have these ratchet mentalities. That's what they learn growing up.
Yes.
So you have to educate, or otherwise nothing will change, no matter what anyone says about politics, this, that, whatever. If ratchet people are raising ratchet kids, you're gonna have a ratchet fucking society.
Facts, nigga.
You're right.
Facts.
Everyone, some lady's getting her ass kicked 'cause she's mugged. What do? World Star.
Yeah, nobody called 911.
You have to
That's
change
after.
that
Or
ratchet
put-
mentality.
Or put the phone down and help.
Yeah.
You have
I
to-
agree with you.
Or you call the cops if you don't want to help. Do something.
I agree.
But if you have ratchet people raising ratchet kids, then ain't nothing gonna change.
Yeah.
So how do we change the ratchet kids? Like
It's always-
I'm not looking for solutions right now because I know we ain't got them. But
The only
It's
it's
gonna
as Miss Beats once said, the cycle's got to break somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
you-
gonna, it's
if
gonna
you have
take,
a-
like I
like-
said, that group to continue and
Like
Thing
I think
if you're
I think
ratchet.
my daughter Layla at 13, her mind if most 13s are thinking along her lines, that's the hope. But she's 13.
yeah, but
What do we do with
our
everybody
friends aren't
above
thinking
that?
that way.
That's that, and you're right. A lot of her friends aren't.
that's what I'm saying. Like-minded people need to start doing like-minded things. And this is the thing. Like, we need to be more. Like I said, if we get along, then we get along. Let's start something and let's keep adding people that think along with us. And eventually, with these people who are on the outside, eventually going to change the way they do things and how they.
It's gonna
how
take
they
a lot of
go about doing
generations.
things because they're going to want to be a part of that successful group.
Ain't nothing overnight.
So how do no? But how do we adjust our egos to be willing to listen to what Jeff has to say?
No, it's here's the thing. Stop trying to adjust your situation to other people.
No, I get it.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
how
it,
it's
but
going to stop.
but there's some people that just don't
Eventually-
give a fuck about Jeff and don't care.
Well, no. Eventually, you're going to want to be as successful as Jeff. So you're going to swallow that pride or whatever, and you're going to start listening. And if you don't, then you stay on the outside. It is what it is. But eventually, if more people saying, you know what, I want to be just like that. Okay, I got to learn to interact that way. I learned to speak. Like I always say, not greatest, but a good example is like Mike. A lot, you know, them white motherfuckers try to flip Mike up with these big words, but Mike was educated, so he was able to answer it.
Mike who?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Like when he was
Hey, I'll tell you about
inside,
Mike Tyson. I was
Yeah.
like, who?
Oh my!
Nah, nigga, not Mike.
I know a couple of
Like,
Mikes.
when
Who Mike we talking
Jordan
about?
was
Like,
trying
Mike
to
got.
hit him with big words. Here's this flashy black guy, cocky as hell. You know what I mean? But every time they try to kid him up, he hit him right back. And the only thing they could try to get him with is he went and lost $1 million of his own money in Vegas. That's the only shit they could come up.
That was nothing because
But that's the
gambling.
only thing
But-
they
right.
could come up
No,
with.
you're right. I see what you're saying. I see what
That's
you're
the
saying.
only thing they could come up with.
Look,
Because at the end of the day, the first thing they try to do when someone gets shot or something, they go to their record. Oh, wow, he sold drugs when he was 5.
well, you're talking about credibility, but
Right.
here's to answer BR's question. This is what happens. It starts at home because even if I use
Right.
Michael Jordan asked his mother about the fucking Nike deal, so that means his mother was putting shit in his head about to do the financial things
I didn't
and
know
to
that.
do the stuff.
You just
right.
told me something.
I found out through the
She's the one who
through
made him go
through
to
the
Nike.
TV show.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he did. She's
He was
the one
looking
who
for
made him go-
Converse.
He wanted Converse. She's
Wow.
the one who made him go to the Nike deal.
His mother.
Yeah,
His mother.
But-
She talked him into it.
but what I'm trying to go
She
to,
said at least
it
go a
starts
year.
at home.
It does.
Right.
So you teach your daughter, don't be shitty and narrow-minded like this. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's doing this, you pay attention to whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know. I like that. I
And
like that.
It starts at home, but just that one thing.
But
and then
goddamn,
it slowly builds off.
it's a lot of homes that need to be reinvented.
I mean,
Revamped.
yes. I mean, I look at
Like as Renee said, there's a lot of ratchet shit going on in people's homes that won't change.
well, look at like I forgot all about her.
God damn.
Was it Kyla Pratt? I forgot how bad Shorty was.
I heard the name before. Colin Price.
This one with
That's
the
a TV
little
star.
TV show with Flex.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm like, oh, because she's dating a guy from
That's
Compton
right.
Inc. or whatever. And I'm like, I forgot how bad this chick was.
Yeah.
But she not ratchet. She from Compton. She ain't ratchet.
Nah.
Yo, was it Venus's Arena? Wasn't they from there?
They from Compton.
So like
Kendrick Lamar's from
with
Compton.
with the right
Yeah.
parody, like these guys said, it can happen. But you got to keep surrounding yourself with like-minded people, and eventually everyone's going to be a part of that fold.
Okay, so I asked you. And you know
It starts
I'm
by us teaching our kids.
right. So
Like everybody knows the way I eat and the way my way of life and the way I do things. I don't force my son to do the same. I let him make his own decisions.
right. But now coming up, we also had somewhat leaders. We don't there are like back in the 60s. Okay, now listen, I'm not trying to hold anything to the past. Everything's gonna change. But you always had a person you could look up to. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, blah blah blah. It's 2020. Our black people have nobody to look up to.
I forget you because my look up artist was like Big Red in them with the shotguns. So it was just like.
But
No, I'm
let's
serious because like when I
but-
grew up, it was different. Yeah, you heard
yeah,
about.
but here's 2020. Here's 2020. We have nobody besides LeBron doing the best he can.
I think what you mean, like as a political leader.
No,
or
not even
someone
a
in the
political.
party?
Just somebody that you can look. Sometimes your father is not your idol, your mother is
Right.
not your idol, but somebody you
Right.
can look up to. Go, I stand for what that person stands for. Who do we have? And not political. Like fuck being political. Who has a black face besides LeBron James that's building schools and moving this? And who can you look at and saying?
So let me counter your point
Yeah,
as
please.
best as I can. When I hear Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you name them, Rosa Parks, whatever. They didn't have technology of today.
At all.
So meaning they were selling us a black celebrity.
Right.
As a celebrity.
No, they were.
We want to have good qualities. We want him to be idolized, but it's a black celebrity.
Right.
And this is why he's known. He's talking about freedom, dream, and all this other stuff, and equal rights and stuff. This is why we put him up there. Anybody's a goddamn celebrity with blue check mark or whatever it is. So whatever they feel is the next thing. Again, that's why we see you got The Rock talking about vote for Joe Biden, and Cardi B sent out there go vote for Cardi. I'm like, I don't follow them
at all.
Like that. Like I like the beats, but I don't like whatever it is. So you see what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck
All
up.
we knew of King, he led. He represented his value. He was in the church. He had a good family that they made for him, and nonviolent. We knew Malcolm.
And white women.
We knew Malcolm as the opposite. Well, yeah, and
No,
Martin's not even his real name. I didn't find that out until fucking Lovecraft. I was like, goddamn.
Let's get that shit
But
straight.
If you want to continue to dig, if you want to continue to dig, I'm all for it. I know it. We can expose it.
But look what I mean by celebrity. They reinvented him. I guess in that time, for that time period,
No, you're
to
right.
be the face. So what type of leader do you have? You're right. I don't look to my dad for this. I don't look to
So who do we
auntie,
look for?
uncle. Do we need to have one person there, or can it be whoever's kicking good stuff to you? So meaning if your daughter didn't find you the person to look to, but she goes to college and she finds Professor X to be the person. You get what I'm saying?
No, I
and
agree. And I'm with that.
And you listen to Professor X, and he was valid shit. I'm with it.
Okay, now
I can't knock it. You know what I mean? Whoever the fuck it is.
But now, people of our age, who do we look for?
I think we need
Who do we look for?
we need to create someone.
And who is
No, we got to create someone. I don't. You get what I'm saying?
we
I
get
don't
in the
know.
lab and make this motherfucker?
I'm not even lying. I don't know. Like whether we take out, and I'm just throwing a thing here, not to say that it is.
we just,
If we take like a Jay-Z figure and because he has the money and the access, and now we make him
And
more
the platform.
political. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? And now he stands for everything black, blue. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And we put him there. We need to create someone at that point.
Up here. You take the best of everybody,
And-
take their best philosophies, leave their shitty philosophies behind, and incorporate that to yourself.
There you go.
I love jazz, man.
There you
You're your own
go.
fucking hero right here.
You're right.
Nah, I agree with that.
And the library is free.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
The library's free.
No,
The source of
I'm just-
information is free.
I'm poking the questions to a lot of kids look for somebody,
Tell them not to.
but a lot of people don't have the instinct to dig within themselves.
Well,
You
I
don't
would
have a
say,
choice. Make it. Just tell them
No,
you don't have a
like
fucking
you
choice.
said, just figure out.
like it though.
Figure out what it is you want to do, and the best way to go about it legally. And the reason why I say that is, the moment you try doing some other shit, they going like.
Well, we talking about thoughts and ideologies, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Just
And like I
do it
said,
the right way.
never meet your heroes because when you realize the
Yeah.
other shit they really on,
Jesus Christ, they
you be
fucking
like,
suck.
motherfucker.
Derek
They
Jeter's
suck.
an asshole. Fuck it.
Nigga, you want to go down the line? We can go down the line of assholes. I know I've met a couple of them, and I'm pretty sure
You
y'all have
understand
too.
They're human. They're not perfect.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. And it's like, just like, and I say Charles Barkley said it properly. I'm not a role model. I'm not your kid's parents.
I remember.
You are their parents.
Yeah.
Raise them. Don't ask me to raise them.
I remember when the NBA put the whole thing on that. You guys are role
Yeah.
models. Remember when?
Yes,
remember
sir.
we old enough to remember that bullshit. You guys on
Word.
TV are the role models, and they should be like you. And it was
You
like,
could-
nah.
I can remember- I-
you
I
pay
can
for that shit.
I can remember Iverson coming to a press conference in sweatpants.
Oh, and a dude
and,
like that.
and the next thing that nigga that had on a suit.
Yep.
I said, what
That's when they
happened?
made the suit rule.
I said,
remember?
what happened to the
And I-
do-rag?
yo, Real
Remember?
talk. Allen Iverson made him. Because of him, the more rules were changed.
Hell yeah.
Because of Allen Iverson.
Because he was a hood nigga to the
than anything in the
fullest.
world.
But
you had
he-
to dress up.
But he had more fucking people that respected him because he was
Absolutely.
a normal nigga.
Because people say he didn't wear the sleeve as fashion. He wear the sleeve to cover the tats of
Yes.
certain situations you ain't supposed to see.
Yeah.
The Run
And then it
DMC.
turned into fashion.
Run DMC didn't wear regular clothes in their video. That's all they fucking had.
Right.
So you looked up to the normal person. We don't have a normal person we can look up to right now. I'm just gonna be honest. We don't have a normal people, a normal Jeff that goes, You know what? I like socks just as much as that nigga.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yo, I saw some shit the other day.
You
I
know
was
what?
like,
Like his
yo.
underwear. Just take his sock knowledge. Get the socks.
I don't know. I don't know about your underwear.
You on boxer briefs, motherfucker? Goddamn.
Oh, you a boxer brief guy?
Hell no, that shit hurt.
Tight, nigga.
Yo, I don't. There's only one boxer brief nigga I know, and I still don't talk to him to this day.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Because I don't believe in that shit, man. Either boxers or briefs, nigga. Pick one. You can't combine them both. You
I
can't.
know you want freedom for black people, but goddamn, nigga, I can't fuck with you. I can't.
Boxer briefs are weird.
They are, dude. They are.
Just wear one pants leg. All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here. We'll see y'all next week, man. We got shit to talk about.